count me out. I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips. I'm writing down names, I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is all balanced, I'm back on my shit. The Bitly is dirty.
But what's up, Tylenol? So, oh, ignore this. Ignore this. I just had to run out the house real quick. You know what I'm saying? And not even my shirt, so judge the nigga. But anyway, I do want to say though, because this is a first trimester recap video. We gonna talk about it. But I do want to start doing a segment on my channel. I want to do a Thailand talk segment on the channel. And so basically Thailand gonna be talking and about different topics. I'm gonna say what the topic is so people can skip what they don't want to hear me talk about and click on what they do want to hear me talk about, because this is shit that just be bothering me. So I'm gonna talk about it, because when I talk about it I feel better, so I'm gonna talk about it, period. So okay, first trimester recap video. Oh, also for the Thailand talk segment, eventually I'm gonna want people to do a talk to Thailand on the Thailand talks. See what I'm saying? So like talk to Thailand, meaning like you ask me something, tell me something you gotta say, whatever. So we're gonna figure that out on the next well, probably not the next video because I got the gender reveal for that, but the video where the Thailand talk segment come out, I'm gonna let y'all know like what it's all about or whatever. And I'm doing the episodes and stuff like that. So that'll be that. But for the first trimester, okay, so today I'm 19 weeks today. So I'll be 20 weeks next week. So I'm well into my second trimester already. And it kind of came a little bit fast. I don't know, because at first I was kind of like, dang, this is gonna take a long time. Like 9 months, when you talking about like pregnancy and stuff like that, it don't really sound like that long, because a baby got to cook for 9 months. That's cool. They give you enough time to get shit prepared and stuff like that. But shit, I don't know. I want my baby. Now I know what I'm having. Y'all see it, but I know what I'm having, and now I want my baby. I want my baby now. I don't want to wait. But everybody like, girl, take this time, man, and get your shit together, because when this baby gonna come, it's gonna come more. But like, honestly, my baby got a village. Seriously, y'all should see like the gender reveal. It's mostly Thailand family. He has a big ass family, but still, it was like a lot of people, and we didn't even invite everybody. We did not invite everybody. We didn't invite any people from my family, and we didn't invite his family. Like, we didn't invite in the depth of his family, and it still got deep somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the food was gone. We expected to have a whole bunch of food left over. All that shit was gone. So anyways, yeah. Okay, first trimester. Let me talk about it. Okay, so in the beginning of my pregnancy, right, I found out at the beginning of January, a little bit after New Year's, which I had a bomb as New Year's. Let me tell y'all. Okay, I don't want to say it was bomb because I didn't go to. Who you bumping at? I don't want to say it was a bomb as I didn't go nowhere. Me and Tyler really just spent the day together, but it was so funny. Like, we was drinking and stuff, and it was so funny. He took a little perk. And he was drinking and stuff, and that shit was, and we found out that we had COVID. Like, he had COVID on New Year's, and that's why New Year's, it was so crazy. I was trying to do his hair. Like, it ended up being, so we had parties to go to and all that. We did not make it because, like, it was hilarious. So, like, I didn't know I was pregnant, so of course I was drinking and shit, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And like, I don't know, he was child, it was so funny. So I had COVID the whole time, but it wasn't, I didn't have any like side effects. Like, I didn't have no bad side effects, nothing like that. I was just like a little coughy, a little sneezy. His was bad. Like, he had COVID. Like, he was sick. You know what I'm saying? So that was that part. And then yeah, I found out in the beginning. So a few days after New Year's, I found out I was pregnant, and I took a pregnancy test because we do that. Like, we just take a pregnancy test every month because my period, it follows the app. Like, it pretty much, for the most part, when it says it's gonna be there, it's gonna be there. It wasn't there though. And it wasn't super late. It was probably like two days late or something like that. It wasn't really late, but it was just okay. You know, most of the time it's gonna come on the day it says it's gonna come. It could be like a day late, it could be like a day early, but because it wasn't there, and I also didn't feel no symptoms or nothing that it was coming. Like, cause usually I get cramps a few days before I get my period to let me know that it's coming. I didn't get those either. And I didn't think I was pregnant because me and Tyler have been together for, I mean, we haven't been together the entire time, but either way, we've been intimate since 2014. It's 2014. Like, imagine that. Imagine us being intimate since 2014. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that's really like probably like TMI, too much information or whatever, but since the first time we had sex, we have never used a condom after that. Ever. Never. We had a few visits to the free clinic because we couldn't afford a pregnancy test, which means you can't afford it, you shouldn't be doing this shit. But either way, you know what I'm saying, like, it never happened. Now, after when I went to college, of course, I went off to college, I went away, so we wasn't doing nothing. When we did see each other, he was still like, you know, taking it out, you know what I'm saying, what happened. But when we moved in together, we actually wanted a baby, so he would just, you know, like, it wasn't no type of like contraceptive or whatever until we, you know, like, wasn't together or whatever. But either way, like, yeah, if we was on the verge of something bad, baby, pour that shit out, because I ain't got time for that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, at the time it happened weird. So the point of that whole thing is, we've been going through this for so long. It's a routine for us to just take a test if my period is late. So that's what we did. That's the only reason I took it. It was for no reason, but since I wanted to do YouTube, I wanted to record it. I record it every time, you know what I'm saying? Just in case. And of course, you never seen it because I've never been pregnant. So boom, that shit was positive. Y'all seen that video. And then I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? I had no symptoms at all. Oh, I thought that was a light in my heart. I had no symptoms for like 2 weeks almost. It was almost 2 weeks I had no symptoms after I found out I was pregnant. I didn't feel pregnant. My period just wasn't there. And so I had I found out on like the 5th of January, I think it was the 5th. I went to the doctor the week after that, and they said I was like 6 weeks, something like that. So I was like 5 weeks in a few days. So when I went to the doctor, I told the doctor that I had no symptoms, so I didn't need any, like, I was like, you know, I'll take prenatals from the store. I was like, I don't need any nausea medicine. I don't really need nothing because I'm like, I'm good. I don't feel like, you know, nothing really or whatever. And I didn't even have cravings or nothing. It was nothing. So boom, I left the doctor. And you know, once you leave the doctor in the beginning of your pregnancy, you don't see the doctor. You see the doctor once a month. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna see the doctor for a whole nother month. Baby, when I tell you that next week I'm still feeling not pregnant, another week passed by, and then all of a sudden a bitch is stuck. And let me tell you, a bitch is on go. When I tell you I go. Like, it's hard to keep me in the house. I don't know. I don't like being in the house. I'm a very active person. I'm very fun. Like, I like to be very active. I like to get out. I do not like to be in the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the house. I like to spend money. That's bad, but I like to spend money. Like, I like to go places. I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to get dressed up, get real cute. I bought a whole bunch of like summer little outfits, stuff like that. Like, I'm talking about real cute. Like, I love to get real cute and go out. When I tell you, I couldn't go nowhere. That shit kicked my ass. I couldn't go no fucking where I was so sad. Like, I was so nauseous. It was like all day. I don't know what the fuck morning sickness is. That's just a lie. Don't believe that. It's all fucking day. I felt nauseous all day. I couldn't eat. I wanted to eat. You know, I got shit that I like to eat. And it could be due to COVID too, of course, that I had it. You know, I'm having symptoms afterwards. But I've had COVID before, so those symptoms have been here for a minute. Where food kind of tastes weird at first. When I keep eating, it tastes normal. It wasn't even like that. It was like food was just nasty. It was nasty. And that's weird because I thought when you got pregnant, you eat more. But in the beginning, I was eating way less. Like, no, I didn't want no food. Cooking, people cooking, that shit make me damn near want to die. I hate that. Like, I could not smell this. That still hasn't changed. I'm on my second trimester and I still can't do the smell of cooking. The food be good afterwards. The food, it don't be like nasty food or something nasty cooking. I don't know what the food be good. I can eat it afterwards. I just cannot be there while they're cooking. It's terrible. Like, it's terrible to me. That shit was terrible. So then it's like, it started being to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to go to the doctor sooner than a month because I can't do the nausea. I can't do it. I couldn't do anything. Like, we couldn't have sex. That sounds TMI, but oh well. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because it's like, if I'm finally feeling like I'm in a good position in my bed and I'm not nauseous at this moment, I'm not finna fuck you because, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I start moving this stuff and this shit start coming back up, oh my, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, I was like, no, like, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to sit here and don't move. The world just do not move. Nothing move. Everybody just stay calm. That's how I felt. Cause I was like, bro, if I get nauseous one more time, I'm finna blow this shit up. I was for real though. I was getting depressed because it's like, my whole life was just changing. It's like, okay, like every day I'm telling you, this don't sound good. It's not really good, but either way, I'm a type of person, like, I go out to eat. I'm at least going out to eat 3 to 4 times a week, and that's not good. I really, you know, am saving money right now because I haven't out to eat in a minute. But, you know, sorry, my nose is running. I got allergies. But yeah, I usually go out to eat like 3 to 4 times a week. I wasn't doing none of that. I couldn't go nowhere, like, to anything. Like, I couldn't go do anything. I didn't want to get dressed. I had to go to work. That's the only thing that I pushed myself to do because I just had to do that. And that shit was like, it was terrible. The bumps in the road and just going, oh my god, the nausea was not my friend. That shit was killing me. So that was bad. Then the smell of food was bad. Cooking was bad. You know, I couldn't even cook for myself because it just stunk. Even if I do want to eat something, I can't cook it. So it's like, damn, that really sucks. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we're gonna keep going, fast forward a little bit. Also, during my first trimester, I couldn't smell Talon. Like, the smell of him was like, oh my god, what the fuck do you have on? And it's soap that I bought him. So it's like, I know it smelled good at the moment, but like, my baby not fucking with it. And all the soaps in the bathroom I had to throw away. Like, I couldn't use my regular. I can use a sensitive skin Dove soap because it don't smell like nothing, you know what I'm saying? And that's for my cooter anyway, so that wasn't going nowhere. But I couldn't use like my exfoliating Dove soap. I couldn't use none. The green Dove, y'all know that green Dove soap smells so good. Like, every time me and Tom take a shower, that soap fills the whole room up with cucumber, lovely soap. Like, we so clean. You know, it smelled real good. No, that shit, I could not smell that. Like, lavender, the pink one, I couldn't smell no soap. We don't use no other soaps other than Dove, so I didn't know what the fuck to do. I just had to deal with it, and it sucks. Like, it sucks so bad. I was getting so depressed in my room, and it's like I didn't want to go outside my room because, you know, it's different smells going on. It smells coming from the kitchen. It smells coming from the living room. And I really don't know what the smells is. I didn't smell none of this before I was pregnant. I didn't smell none of that. And it's like, because I'm saying it smells like it stink. My house don't fucking stink. But it's like, the scents that I chose for my house is not the scents that is agreeing with my pregnancy. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I put plugins around the house, and I had to go searching for them motherfuckers because I'm like, bro, that's what's fucking up my nose. When we found out what it was that was messing with me so much, it was the plugins. I was so mad, y'all. I was so mad because the thing is, I could have been a lot better. I put the plugins only on the outside of our room because we didn't really want plugins inside our room because we had a lot of stuff to plug up anyway. So, but Tylen moved the plug-in from the dining room to our room, but he put it somewhere in a plug where it's a table over there. It covers up the plug. We would have never seen it had we not actually went searching so I could calm down. That's the only reason we seen it, bro. And that shit been there the whole time, just spraying out that shit. That shit was pissing me off. Oh my god! Like when I seen it, when he pulled it out, and I smelled it, and I almost then threw up right there. I was like, oh my god! I could have cried like this whole time. You put it right there. Who told you to do that? Like I'm telling you, like who the fuck told you to move shit around, nigga? Oh my god! I'm getting frustrated all over again, y'all. I was so frustrated, like. I tell you that shit tests a relationship. That shit really tests a relationship because I was so sad. Like I was so sad, and everybody was checking on me. You know, like my mom, she was checking up constantly. His mom, his dad, his stepmoms, like everybody was checking on me and shit like that. And like you know what? I really wanted to take in the being baby part of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it in now because it's like I kind of do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna get at me, and don't nobody want me to help with nothing. Like you know, everybody just want me to sit down. Like I love it. Right now, I can take it in. At the beginning, I wanted to take advantage of it so bad, but it's like there's nothing that nobody can do to make me feel better. I was so depressed. When I tell y'all, when I hit. And I didn't take no medicine the whole entire time because the next time I went to the doctor, I was saying it's getting a little better, but I wanted the prescription anyway, just in case. And when I got the prescription, I never picked it up. I don't know why. It was like, bitch, I thought it couldn't have been that bad, but it was. I was wearing C-bands the whole time, the whole beginning of my pregnancy. I was wearing them bands so faithfully. I never took them off. I was sad. Like I'm telling you, I was going crazy. I had them C-bands on. I was taking ginger gum. Ginger anything, ginger candy, ginger gum. I was trying to swallow all that shit. Like it's kind of a blur now. All the stuff that I was doing is so crazy that it's a blur because that shit really traumatized me. And it's so funny that it's a blur now, bitch. But then I'm like, wow. So like it's like it'll be easy for me to have another baby and just forget all the shit I went through with the first one. Anyway, yeah, but. That shit was so bad. And then I was sad, and I'm stuck in the house, and that's not the type of person I am to be stuck in the house. And Tylen is still living his life, and he's just like he gone. He don't get it. Like you know, he not with me all the time. He gotta work, but he got a life outside of work too. You know what I'm saying? So he doing other shit. And you know, I'm like wondering now, not anymore, but in the beginning I was wondering like. Why it's bothering me so much now when this is what we both been doing, but usually normally I wouldn't really be caring what he's doing because I'm doing my own shit too, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like I have to be around him all the time. It was never like that. So it's like now this nigga still living his life and like nigga I'm like thinking like we pregnant. Like what you doing? Like sir, I'm pregnant. I know I'm the one carrying, but shit, that don't mean you get to live your life. If I don't get to live my life, you don't get to live yours. That's what I was thinking. Like you need to sit your ass down with me and just be here with me. Even though I didn't even want to smell him that close, so we had to have a barrier. But it was like no, like you finna stay here with me, you finna thug this out with me. I gotta do it, you gotta do it. What the fuck? Like, I was so sad. Like, he really leaving. Like, he really finna go have fun with his friends and shit. And he don't even be doing shit, y'all. Like, he don't be doing that. He be lifting weights. He be doing boring ass shit that I really wouldn't give a fuck about, but I gave a fuck because I'm like, I can't do shit. So, yeah, my first trimester, that shit was terrible. But when I hit 12 weeks and I started to feel so much better, I'm like, people kept saying the second trimester would be better. But I'm like, I don't know. We're gonna see. You know, I feel that bad that I don't believe you bitches, but we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? But 12 weeks I was feeling a little bit better. I'm like, okay, I could do a little more. I get tired fast though, so I'm like, okay, you know, trying to clean up. We have a lot of clothes between me and Thailand. We accumulate so many dirty clothes so fast, it's crazy. So I'm like, I'm trying to get that washed and stuff like that, but it's like I have to move slow. But 12 weeks I started feeling better. 13 weeks came and I'm like, ooh, you know, I'm feeling like I'm feeling a little bit like myself, and I'm just so grateful for how I feel now. Like now I get tired very fast. Like, I'm getting tired talking. I ain't even doing shit. I'm losing my breath. Like, that's cool though. I don't have a problem with that. Like, getting tired. I feel lazy sometimes. Like, I feel really, really lazy. Like, just exhausted for no reason. Like, I have a full-time job and I don't be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my job is very much non-demanding. Like, that job is not shit. But it's like I feel like I'm doing a job. Like, I'm actually doing something. I'm not doing anything. And I be getting so tired. But I would trade in that nausea for anything like this. I could work with this. This shit easy. But you know what I also noticed is like, and I'm gonna say this on my Talent Talks, one of the episodes or whatever, because I did want to talk about this. Like, I definitely feel like it's kind of like an eye-opener that my life is kind of different now or whatever, because it kind of show how shit is going kind of to me. Like, I feel like I could always do shit. I was always out. I was always doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And I never even thought about friends. Never thought about like people hanging out with me, people checking up on me and shit like that, because I'm always doing my own shit. I really don't care. But every time when I got pregnant, I noticed like the decline and like people, you know, like, which I couldn't do stuff, but because I didn't feel good. But it's just like I really feel like my friends kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's easy to lose friends when you get pregnant. I see why people kind of like, y'all be watching videos and stuff like that, they be like, you know, they lost all their friends when they got pregnant and stuff like that. And I kind of get that, because I feel like that kind of what happened, kind of. I ain't had no friends to begin with, but now I feel like since I'm pregnant and I can't do nothing, I'm definitely like, you know, not as important to call or to like, you know, see what's up, or to come and check on, or to take out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of see how that's, you know, I see how it goes. So I'm like, kind of like, you know, yeah, I'm not fucking with that part. That part was the only part was like, okay, it's kind of shady to me, but at the same time, it's like, you know, what can I do? These niggas they wanna go, they wanna live their life, they wanna have fun and shit like that. I can't join the party. So they like, shit, fuck you. But you know, my sister, like, I was just trying to tell my sister, like, I'm really emotional too. Like, I'm really emotional, and that still has not changed. Like, I be crying like that. Like, I'll cry like that. I wasn't crying to my sister, but I was just telling her, like, I really feel some way that she keep going out and shit. Like, she always out doing shit. She don't never invite me nowhere. I don't care if I'm sick. I just want the invite, so I know that you care enough to ask me to go somewhere and shit like that. Like, I was so sad. It's so funny now, but it's like, yeah, that shit was depressing. It's the worst part about the pregnancy so far. Haven't gotten my third trimester yet, so I'm gonna let y'all know what it's like once I get there. When is third trimester? I think that's 26 weeks or something. So when I hit my 27 weeks or whatever, I'm gonna say I'm on my second trimester, and then I'm gonna finally be experiencing a third and see what's up. And that's in like 6 more weeks, so I'm excited. So that's the end of this. That's my first trimester recap. Shit was awful, but you know, we on to bigger and better things now. My baby is healthy and weighing good and moving now, and I'm excited. So yeah, we ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna act like that first few months, somebody in my body, and I don't know who you is yet. I don't even know what you is yet, and you sitting here fucking me up like this. Don't nobody disrespect me like that. Don't nobody disrespect me like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like a pill to swallow right there, you know, because you really inside of me. You're really bossing me around for real, and I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know you like that. You came from that boy. You came from that man that I'm with. You know, so you need to give me a little break or whatever. So that's my baby doing now. Anyway, I'm excited though, cause you know I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. It's time, almost time for my baby shower. I'm saying it like it's really almost time. It's not. It's a few months away. But still, you know, I'm almost 5 months. Like, I'm very excited. Yeah. And my baby shower's like 2 months. And it's gonna be cool. Cause 2 months. I have my baby in 2 more months after that. Yeah. We moving along. We cooking. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Yeah. Yeah, all that. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to stop at Starbucks because it makes the day better. Make you feel bougie too. But I got addicted, so now I go every day. And now I'm
twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers